Hello everyone, this is Todd Middle Initial C. Walker. Yes, that's right, it's me. And I've had many people question me about carbon fiber guitars. Now we know that carbon fiber, unlike wood, kind of laughs at humidity and temperature changes. But do they sound as good as a wooden guitar? Now the one thing we have to clarify right off the bat is no two wooden guitars sound the same. I mean, they sound similar. You can even have two guitars from the same manufacturer or same builder, if it's a boutique builder, using, let's just say, Sitka spruce tops from the same billet, or billet, however you pronounce that, consecutive cuts, and do the same thing with either mahogany or rosewood on the back. So two guitars are made from the same tree, both top and backs and sides, and the guitars will sound differently. Same builder, same woods, and yet they sound different. So, how about carbon fiber? Well, it doesn't vary as much as wood does because it's a man-made product. So let's see how they differ. You may have your preconceived notions. I'm a firm believer that every guitar player, acoustic guitar player that is, should own at least one carbon fiber guitar and put it in their arsenal. Even if you only own two guitars, have one of them be carbon fiber. And I'll tell you why. If you ever go to the beach and take your guitar with you, or go on, say, a camping trip and take your guitar with you, you're putting that guitar in a situation where the humidity may be higher or lower. On the beach, you'd be around sand, or it could be colder if you're going camping, say, in the fall. Carbon fiber laughs at those things. Wood does not. That's why in the wintertime, we have to make sure we keep the relative humidity of our house and inside the guitar case between 45 and 55% relative humidity, because that's where the guitar is healthy. Not to mention, you and I, we need to be in that same range as well. How many of you live in a house with carpeting and you have forced air heat and you do not humidify, and in the wintertime you walk across the carpet and you go to touch something and pew, you get a little shock? That's because the air is too dry. If you humidify, those shocks are going to be lessened by quite a bit. So let's do this. I have today two carbon fiber guitars with me. I have my Composite Acoustics, and this is an early one. This was built before Peavey took over the company. So it doesn't have as many frills as the guitars that Peavey put out, but it's basically the same construction, carbon fiber. The other carbon fiber guitar I have with me today is my Emerald X20. Isn't that pretty? I love the color of this thing. Very futuristic shape, made in Ireland, all carbon fiber. Neither of the two carbon fiber guitars have any wood in them at all. The other guitars I have here today are my Martin DR Centennial, which is a torrefied Adirondack spruce top with Indian rosewood back and sides, all solid wood. And the fourth guitar, I just wanted to make this fair. Two carbon fiber guitars, two different manufacturers, and two wood guitars, two different manufacturers. This is my Taylor 214 Deluxe, which is nice bear claw Sitka spruce top with laminated koa back and sides. So let's do a little sound sample of each one, and you decide from listening to them. And I'm doing a little finger style thing on each guitar, then I'll do some strumming and maybe some single note runs on the lower strings, so you get an idea of how good the low end is, and see how they sound. And see if you think they sound so different that you would not want to own a carbon fiber guitar, because I think they sound very similar. They are different. They have a little more crystalline sound. But to be honest with you, the average person sitting across the room from you as you play your guitar, whether it's in the living room or at the campsite, or maybe if you're gigging and you have a good pickup system in the guitar, most people are not going to notice. So let's see what it sounds like. So what did you think? I think they all sound really, really good. The Emerald sounds, at least with a zoom recorder out in front, probably a little more subdued because of where the sound hole is. A little softer sound. The carbon fiber they use is a little thicker than, say, the carbon fiber on the Composite Acoustics. And the Composite Acoustics guitar has similar bracing to the Martin and the Taylor. The Emerald does not. It's all pretty much just carbon fiber. You look on the inside, there's no bracing whatsoever. I think they all sound good. What do you think? If I'm going to play, I'm a gigging musician, a singer-songwriter. If I'm going to go out and perform on a day where it's extremely hot and humid, my best bet is to take two guitars. One of my wood guitars and one of my carbon fiber guitars. The wooden guitars, when it's very hot and humid, I'm going to be tuning constantly. With the carbon fiber guitar, the only time I'm going to need to tune is if I bang on something and put the string out of tune, because it's going to hold its tune. The carbon fiber is not going to move due to the heat and humidity. The other reason I take two guitars when I go on a gig is sometimes strings break. And if I'm in the middle of a set and my string breaks, I don't want to stop, take 5 minutes or so to change the string and give some of the people in the audience time to go, oh gosh, it's almost supper time, let's leave. No, I want them to stick around. So having a second guitar, I can take the one with the broken string, set it in the stand, pick up the other one, just tweak it if need be to make sure it's in tune, and carry on with the show. It's that easy. So I hope this has helped you if you're thinking about investing in a carbon fiber guitar. Now, just remember one thing about playing guitar, whether it's an electric or whether it's an acoustic guitar. Have fun playing that guitar. That's the whole reason we play in the first place. And if you're not having fun playing your guitar, maybe there's a reason, one of two reasons. One, it's the wrong guitar for you. Could be the wrong size. It's either too big or too small, or it doesn't tune well, it needs a major setup, or maybe it's just one that was kept in the attic for too many years and needs to be thrown away or hung on the wall for a wall hanger. The other reason would be if you're out of practice. That's right, it happens to all of us every once in a while, so do this. Play at least once a day or every other day if you can, even if it's for only 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully it's more like 30 minutes or an hour, and sometimes people have plenty of time. They can play 4 hours. It'll make your calluses harder, it'll be easier to play without getting sore, and you will become a better player. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying my videos. If you are, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you like this video and whether you own a carbon fiber guitar or you're thinking about it. And if you do, how do you compare it to one of your solid wood guitars or wood guitars? Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.